Okay, here we go. I gotta turn on the windshield wiper a little bit more, unfortunately. But that way it stays clear. And you can see the water coming down, which I think is neat. And I'm still hoping this is in 4K. I put it in another mode, which I like. If I put it in the HDR, then it's 1080. So I put it in the manual C, and I still don't know what the C is for. I don't know if it's for crop or cinema or whatever. But anyhow, that's what I have it in. And with the other one, which I like, for the product showcase, that's basically for inside the studio. So anyway, here I am driving around, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's about 69 degrees outside. Well, it's 68 now. And I got it on low. And I don't know what the temperature is on the inside. Somehow I pressed a button and I got it on low. But it feels comfortable. So what do you think? Is it worthwhile? So what I'm testing out is just this lens, the 24mm. I've tried different ones too, and it looks pretty sharp. So I sped up the windshield wipers so it could stay clear this time. So it's just a different mode, and this camera's doing good at 4K 30. And I'm going to go down Emmons Road. They redid this bridge. It used to go lower. They made it higher. So, and they used to have gates for flood prevention, where they prevented you from going down. So it's much better. You can see where the water is gaining on the side. So the ground could become pretty saturated shortly with all this rain. And I see a lot of cars. Well, Saturday night, they're busy. Anyway, glad you're joining me on this car ride. Just want to show off this camera, what it can do, capable. It's a cheaper, or one of the cheapest Canon. It's supposed to replace the M50s. So this is the R50 with the RF 24mm lens on it. Oh, you saw that lightning, didn't you? Hopefully. Yeah, that went all the way to the ground. I have a YouTube friend that lives in Oklahoma, and the storm knocked out her internet, so she had to go to her son's place to broadcast her live streaming. Well, 2 weeks later, apparently that storm, lightning hit the tree next to her house, split it, and the police and fire people got her out of the house thinking that the tree is going to fall on the house. Fortunately, they removed most of it, so she's okay. But it also messed up her internet. So she just got a new modem and router and stuff, and I think from the storm, it messed up her router. So anyhow, her company is going to send her a new one. And she'll be back to live streaming from her own place. So they say part of the tree is on top of her bedroom roof. So she is thinking of sleeping somewhere else if that does fall in through. But hopefully they can get that tree removed very quickly. But here's the city lights. Still recording at 4K 30. And I'm just making a quick loop and then going back home. Just to show you the type of gear that I use for vlogging. So I can go on a trip with all this stuff. And just go to a hotel or a McDonald's or a restaurant that has Wi-Fi, and I can upload my videos while I'm on the road. Especially if I go traveling, I want to take a lot of pictures and videos and share my experience. But anyhow, this is panning out to be pretty good. And I don't know if it's going to show me overheat warning. But I do see a red square. The format is at 16:9 ratio. I haven't tried it at the higher ones, at 3.2 or 1:1 or anything like that. I just have it at 16:9. And it's a MP4 file, so YouTube can work with it very quickly. I've tried the movie files, and it does take a little bit more time to render, but I really can't tell the difference between MP4 and movie files. So anyhow, that's why I left it at MP4. And this camera doesn't have ProRes or anything, and I don't think it has 10-bit. But still, the video quality is good. And for either a starter out on YouTube, because you can also webcam with this camera. Actually, I think, how do you do it? You use the USB-C to your router or to a network thing that will connect to your router. And I don't think you really need a computer. You just go on YouTube. I think you just do the settings and then, I don't know. But you can do Zoom on here. So just through a USB cable. And it's a USB-C, by the way. Oh, did you see that? What do you think of that? What do you think of these stoplights? I think it's cool. You know, I could drive a little bit further. I might just do that. Just to extend this video. You know me, I can't stop. So I started this drive about what? 4:04 this morning. So here's a little bit more. You can see the water gathering pretty quickly on the road. I think they're putting new pipes in, but I don't know if it's for water, for the cables and stuff, you know, moving it off the telephone poles to underground, or if it's for drainage. I just don't know. I could call the city, but I don't want to hassle them. And as you notice, they've done a lot of work. On this road and the 1604 loop, and they're still working on it. I think they're adding extra lanes. I'm not sure. They did have stoplights, but they went back to the four-way stop sign and traffic moved much quicker. And this container holding my coffee is hot. I'm going to try to straighten the lens. Let's drive around the back part. So the tripod's pretty stable. It's a metal one without a ball head. It's doing very good. So the R50 is doing great. Now I'm going to stop up here. I'm going to turn off the recording and I'm going to try to find out what setting it's at. I'm hoping it's 4K 30. I would hate to be lying to you and it's only 1080p 30. But what I like doing is what I happened on this road, I think a couple of weeks ago. They built up this road pretty long ways. It's parallel to the 1604 loop on the outside. And they have Cadillac back here now and some apartments and stuff. So I thought I'd just drive in this area. And what I like is this circle right here. So I see there's a little circle right here with a monument. I think I have to go this way. Yeah. So you can see Randolph Brooks Credit Union. To the right is Cadillac. To the left are apartments or an office building or something. It's all pretty neat. And this may be a hotel. It's probably a hotel. No, it's an apartment. Oh, wow. Well, I can go a little bit further. And this is a construction area right here. So they're building another something, which I don't know. It's, I don't even know. It might be even a parking garage. Who knows? But there's road work ahead. And here's the access road to 1604. Well, what I like about this is I can go straight ahead and show you to some restaurants and stuff. Nice thing about a car, you can do all this stuff. And there's the underpass for the loop. I think you have to get in the right lane. Yep. Right lane, you go straight. Well, I could have stayed in the left lane. But you notice, only a few places. And there I go, back in the rain. So the way they build these roads here in this city, it's higher on the left-hand side, okay? But you can see, oh, did you see that? That's a wonderful stripe of lightning. I love it. Love it. But look at these little green things. It's a circle here. I love these colors. There's IKEA to the left of me. There's some restaurants to the left. IKEA is a huge store here. It's unreal. Oh my goodness. Look at that. IKEA, Randolph Brooks. Go around the circle. Interesting, isn't it? I'll go this way toward I-35. And they have restaurants over here. So they're building up this area. There's Twin Peaks. Longhorn Steakhouse. I gotta try that place. And there's more lightning. I'm just gonna go on this, and I'm gonna change the, look at the settings, make sure I'm at 4K 30. I'll be right back.